I did here, you know, I had these big blue buckets in the front garden. See that in my other videos. And then I had these buckets. I planted stuff in the 5-gallon buckets. What I did is I brought in some of these buckets out of the other garden before they completely die off. I'm going to try to regrow, see if I can keep these tomato plants going. They still have some green leaves. I pruned everything back that was dead for the most part. That one there is kind of real viney. It goes way up over the top and back down. It's like 12-foot vine. Then I have this other one here, still got tomatoes on it. So that one there, I ripped it out of the ground and put it in that bucket. I planted it much like the Rosa Sharon videos. I tried to get a root ball, but the ground here is too loose. It just fell right off. And now this one, I just started seeds. Straight 8 cucumbers and dark green zucchini. And I freshened up the top of the soil with some new compost and fertilizer. So I'm going to bring some more of these blue buckets back here. I'm pooped out for today. But the greenhouse is up. I made that little nifty shelf there. Put my seedlings on. I got some here started. Brought my sage in. That's actually oregano right next to it there. Strawberries are actually blooming again here. One day in the greenhouse. They're all flowering again. May have strawberries in January. It's okay with me. I may have to put a heat source in here later. We'll see how it goes for the winter. Cost effective or not. So, okay, I took put some pots and things, tomatoes from outside in here in the new greenhouse. And these tomatoes seem to be coming around. They seem to be coming back around. Actually has a ripe tomato on it. I don't know about this one, might be on its way out. Looks like the bottom's growing there yet. Or the tippy top that's hanging down over. That one's growing, making tomatoes. Then I got this guy right here where I'm standing. It's a pepper plant with peppers. Well, I took clippings from tomato plants out in the yard that didn't make it in here that were planted in the ground. And I mixed some rooting hormone and some hydroponic fertilizer in here, in that water. And they're growing roots. I don't think it's been a week. See the roots coming in? And then I put that in this jar of water. And then I covered it with press and seal saran wrap. It sticks really well around the jar. So what I'm going to do now is try to take these out of here and plant them. So you can watch along as I put these in dirt pots in the greenhouse. This pot here, I pulled the potato plant out already. Then I realized I wasn't filming, so I went to get the camera. The pot was in the far corner of the garden there by that post, if you remember from my other gardening videos. We're taking it out back to put in the greenhouse. But first I got to go through this. I'm going to dump in the wheelbarrow here and take the potatoes out. Sorry, I forgot to hit record, but that's about all we got. It took 2 months before they even sprouted. I screwed up and bought potatoes in the store to plant instead of seed potato. Then I found out later that they spray the ones in the store with some kind of chemical so that they don't sprout right away. So these were planted and it took about 2 months before they even sprouted. So that's all we got. They got shaded out by the beans and it's not a very sunny area in the yard to start with, but we got about 12 more than we started with. So we're gonna take this bucket out back I'm gonna add some dirt to it, and then compost actually, and then I'll meet you back at the greenhouse again. All right, back here at the greenhouse, I put some dirt in the wheelbarrow. I only got that bucket about half full. I don't want it too full. These other ones were real heavy, lifting them in here full. Cabbage is heading up nice. Cucumber sprout here. I just saw me slip with that bucket. I think I hurt it a little bit. The rest of them will be coming up soon. Rinse that off with the hose later. Hey, I found another potato. I'm gonna leave it in there. Put it back in and see if it grows. Dig a hole here, I guess. One of these nice, beautiful tomato plants we rooted in there. Look, it's even flowering already. They're gonna plant something else in here. Wonder what we could put in there. Maybe I can go save a pepper plant outside in this other garden. Look at that, it's too tall. Too tall for the greenhouse. It's 3 foot, good 2 foot too tall for the greenhouse. In this bucket. I think in the front side here, I'm going to put in there a couple of dark green zucchini squash seeds. I only got one zucchini this year for some reason. That and my cucumbers didn't do well at all. I picked up these sticks at Walmart in the craft department. They're like oversized popsicle sticks. They're like tongue depressors doctor uses. And I just mark them like that with a little fine tip Sharpie. But I gotta rinse this plant off anyway. I spilled dirt on. And it takes a lot of time to water all this stuff with a watering can. The humidity goes too high sometimes when it's hot out and sunny. I'll put a fan here blowing in and I'll open all the windows and vent it. Enough for now. I got this cool thermometer I want to show you. Kicking the camera over again. I got this cool thermometer here. Walmart.com. Anybody's interested, I'll leave a link at the bottom. There's an app that you download into your smartphone, and then this sends that information by Bluetooth to your smartphone, and then you can also set a high humidity, a low humidity, a high temp, or a low temperature alarm, and it'll notify you, send you a notification to your smartphone. It's pretty cool. Get all the roots on that already. Ain't that great? Bring it out so you can see. It doesn't show no signs of wilt or nothing. I'm actually amazed. 3 out of 3 grew roots. Look like they're going to survive. I'm going to plant that in that corner pot there. That pot there with the eggplant in it. Needs more water. This dirt's very dry. Everything's nice and wet now. Sun will be coming up pretty soon. Well, the sun's up, but it'll be coming over this big oak tree I got here in the backyard over my house. And it'll be heating this greenhouse up. See if I can find something else I want to plant in here. I think I'm going to go ahead and plant a bunch more zucchini in here. We got daikon radishes here, red winter kale, green early cabbage, cauliflower. What other seedlings I got here? Carrots, beets. You check for the link on the front page of my YouTube channel. Under the picture of the turkey, far right hand side, there's some links. There's an E there, stands for Etsy store. You can check out the seeds I have for sale on my Etsy store. We'll catch back with you in the next video. As always, thanks. Like, subscribe, and share on social media.